Is Cadillac Formula One the General Motors works team we all think it is and we've all been promised? Or is this actually something a little different? Is this a private team with just Cadillac branding? Now you may be wondering what I'm on about. Of course it is. We saw the team name changed to Cadillac Formula Racing on the 13th of December. This was a change from Andretti Racing to confirm this after they got accepted into Formula One after the announcement that we were having an 11th team on the grid. But hold on, because this is about to get a little bit interesting. You see, Pat Simmons posted just last week about starting his new job with Cadillac now that he's finished his leave from Formula One to take up that new role. Now, what's gone unnoticed is he's not working for Cadillac Formula Racing as we would expect. He's actually working for GPM Cadillac Racing. That's a different name, which when you then search that into Company's House, is actually the brand new name for Cadillac Formula Racing. Yep, that's right, it's already changed names. Now, this change happened just 3 days after that name change from Andretti, which is strange in its own right. But then when you go into the people part, it gets even more interesting. The only person listed under the new team of GPM Cadillac Formula Racing Limited is Daniel Tauras. I hope I said that right. Who is the private investor who was recently appointed to take over Andretti Global from Michael Andretti and is in charge of the investor and money side of the team and is part of TWG Global, which we keep hearing about on the press releases with regards to this new 11th team in Formula One. Now, General Motors haven't released any details of any ownership or even stake they've got in this new team as of yet. And with the lack of details on Company's House, it's fair to say that any stake by them, if there is indeed any, is minimal, or else they would be listed on this document. Now, that's not to say it's not coming. It may well be it's coming just later on down the road, and this is just a move to break it away from Andretti, and of course it's still got Cadillac on the naming of this new company. But with the team securing a Ferrari engine deal and a promise to get General Motors engines in the car by the end of the decade, with no specific date attached to it, remember this 2028 General Motors entry for an engine is actually the press assuming that's the date. That's not been confirmed by the team at all in any press release. And the Ferrari deal is actually banded as a multi-year deal with no end date on it currently. As it stands at the moment, it would seem this 11th team that's coming to the grid as a General Motors Works team that's being promoted is actually little more than a private-owned team with Cadillac branding and a promise to enter Formula One later as an engine supplier from General Motors. Not that full-blown entry by General Motors as a works team we were promised. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Interesting times.